Hello my dear students, Namaste. How are you all? Fine? Okay, I'm also good. So are you ready for today's English class? I hope everyone is sitting with their books, exercise books and all the necessary materials, aren't you? Okay then. So do you know what are we going to discuss today? Tell me. Yes, today we are going to discuss the writing section of Unit 14. Yes, what did we read in Unit 14? Stating units and quantities. So if you remember, we have discussed the measuring units of the things. So now I'll ask you some of the questions related with it and you have to answer me. Okay? So we have discussed about the units, right? So tell me what unit is used to measure the distance. What unit is used to measure the distance of the places? Tell me. Yes, of course, we use kilometer, isn't it? What do we use? Kilometer. Okay. For distance, we use kilometer. All right. Now, what unit is used to measure water or liquid? You can say, okay, you go to buy milk. Yes, curd. What unit is used to measure it? Tell me. Yes, exactly. Liter. Yes, we use liter, L. Okay, the representative letter is L. Okay, so liter is used to measure water. Okay, any liquid like juice. All right, milk. Okay, then what unit is used if you have to measure clothes? Suppose if you have to measure clothes, there's a bundle of clothes. What is that measuring? What unit is used? Tell me. Of course, it is meter. Yes, it is meter. Give me 2 meters of cloths. I want to make my trousers. Yes, give me 2 meters of clothes. I want to make a sword for my school. Right? So that is meter. All right. Now, when you go to buy rice, yes, or any solid materials like dal, okay, if any vegetables, then what is used? What unit is used? Tell me. You might have seen your mother buying vegetables, okay, rice from the grocery. What unit do they use? Of course, kilogram. So if you have to measure rice, we use kilogram. Yes. For distance, we have kilometer. Yeah, for liquid like water, milk, curd, yes, we have liter. And then we have cloths. Yeah, meter again, cloths or ropes you can say. Okay, meter. And then after we have rice, solid items, okay, vegetables, fruits, then we use kilogram. Last night my father bought 2 kgs of mangoes, 3 kgs of mangoes. Okay, so what unit is used? Kilogram. All right, so that was just for the revision. I wanted to know either you remember or not. Okay, so today our topic for discussion is writing. Before we actually begin with the exercise given in your book, in this writing section, I've got something for you. See there? Do you see this picture? Okay. Have you seen any sort of a structure like this previously? Okay. So you might be very much young, small at that time, perhaps. Okay. So this is what? You have to describe this picture. Now you see a tall tower is there. What is this tower called? Do you know? Okay, good. Yes, it's Dharara. Yes, This is a picture of old Dharara of Kathmandu. Old Dharara. Now the structure you see there is the new one. This one was the old one. Why was? Why is it not there? Can you tell me? Okay, yes, of course. It was destroyed, yeah, in the earthquake which occurred in 2072. Yes, it was very tall, you see, and then one day the earthquake occurred and the Dharara fell down. It was destroyed. So it is no longer there. Okay, so this is a picture of old Dharara of Kathmandu. It was the tallest structure in the past. In the past, now we have very tall buildings also. There are other tall towers. But in the past, in Nepal, it was the tallest structure. It was regarded as the tallest structure. You might have read in your GK book. Tell me who built it. Can you tell me anyone? Okay. Who built this tallest structure, Dharara? In those days, you see, when development was not a lot. Okay, tell me. King. No, it was not king. It was Bhimsen Thapa. Yes, this tallest structure, Dharara, was built by Bhimsen Thapa. Okay, he was the then prime minister of that time. Okay, so it was beautifully built. It was very beautiful. Lots of tourists used to go there. You know, it was a tourist attraction. People used to climb on this tallest structure. There were so many stairs. It was located in the center of Kathmandu Valley. If you have visited the new one, you might have seen where is it located. Exactly there this was previously. It was located in the center of Kathmandu Valley. There is a picture of a horseman. You see, here is a horseman who is riding the horse. And this statue is located exactly in front of that Dharara. Yes, the lovely view of hills could be seen from the tower. You can see the hills are there. Yes, yeah. If you could climb on that, yes, the old Dharara, you could see the beautiful view of those lovely hills. Okay, what I mean to discuss here is how to describe a picture. We have discussed already. What is used to describe? Tell me. Okay, good. Yes, we use adjectives. Because we have discussed previously in our previous classes, adjectives are describing words. So when you have to describe something, a picture, a table, a chart, we simply use what? Adjectives. You see here I have also used this is a picture of old Dharara. The word old is adjective and is describing this Dharara. Yes? Likewise, it was the tallest structure. The word tallest is also an adjective and it describes how it was. Very tall, tallest. Yes? It was beautifully built. Yes? And then after you see the lovely view. What sort of view? How is the view? Lovely. So lovely is an adjective. So did you recall it? Adjectives can be used to describe the pictures. We need to put some adjectives to describe the picture. Okay? Now see here. There are two pictures. Okay? This one is the, yes, new Dharara. Perhaps you haven't got there? Or have you gone already? Okay, it hasn't been opened for public yet. And you see here, there is the picture of old Dharara. What we have to do is, let's compare these two pictures. We have to compare it now. Previously, we just described it, right? And here, we have to compare. We have to make comparison between the old dharara and the new dharara. Okay, so see, let's read first of all. The new dharara looks more beautiful than the old one. See there? Even in the appearance, this one is more beautiful than the old one, isn't it? You can see it by yourself. It has more features than the previous one. If you have read about this new dharara, it has been said there are lots of things which were not present in the old dharara. Okay, so it has more features. There are a lot more things for the attraction of tourists. Because it is a tourist center, there should be things for which the tourist should go there, right? So there are, yes, a lot more things for the attraction of tourists. The new dharara has been constructed with a stronger base rather than the old one. Perhaps the old dharara did not have a strong base, because of which it got destroyed in the earthquake. Keeping that in mind, the new dharara has been made with stronger base, with strong concrete materials, so that it can just face, an earthquake of, little magnitude, less magnitude. If it is the strongest one, if the earthquake is very strong, we can't say, but it has been built with a stronger base. Now, what have we used here to make the comparison? You see, the new dharara looks more beautiful. It looked beautiful, the old one. The newer one looks more beautiful. What are we using? See, more beautiful. Comparatives, okay? What we use? Comparatives. We are making comparison, then we use comparatives. Beautiful, more beautiful. Yes, beautiful, more beautiful. Big, bigger. Okay, so we use comparatives. For example, bigger, okay, taller. These are, you see, these are comparatives. When you can use these words when you have to make the comparison. You see, I have used here, it looks more beautiful. So more beautiful is the comparative for beautiful. Likewise, more features. Old dharara has many features, new has more, comparative, you see. Okay, then after there are a lot more things. Old dharara had a lot of things. This one, newer one has a lot more things. Comparatives, we have to use comparatives, okay. Likewise, a stronger base. Strong, stronger. Okay, the new one is stronger than the old one. So when you have to compare the things, what we have to use? Comparatives. Okay, we have to use comparatives. All right, now let's move to the task given in book. See there. Read the report based on the given information in the table. There is a table. Okay, and you see there are different what? Items over here. Different items of the same thing. What is that same thing? Tell me. Good, yes, it's rice. These are the different types of rice, different items of rice. And here in the last column we have the price for that one. Price per kg, and that is NRS, Nepali rupees, okay. So here are rice items and here are the price of those rice items. Let us read the description here. The table gives information about the price of rice items. Of course, there are different rice items which has been mentioned there, and the price is mentioned of each rice item, right? The price of Pokhreli rice and Jira Masino rice is equal. Pokhreli rice and Jira Masino, they both have how much? Yes, what is the price of these two items? it is equal, that is NRS 80 rupees, NRS 80 per kg. It's NRS 80 per kg. Both Pokheli rice and Jeera Masino rice cost 80 rupees per kg. Indian Basmati rice cost NRS 100 per kg, whereas Mansuli rice cost NRS 65 per kg. What is being done here? Tell me. Yes, exactly what's given in the table that has been mentioned here. Is there any comparison? No, there is no comparison. You see, only what is mentioned there, the price, that is being described here in sentence. Okay. Sona Mansuli rice cost NRS 60 per kg. The price of Taichin beaten rice and normal beaten rice is NRS 120 and NRS 70 respectively. Respectively here means Taichin beaten rice cost 120 rupees per kg, whereas normal beaten rice cost 70 rupees per kg. So quickly look in the table and tell me which is the most expensive rice in the table. Yes, it is Taichin beaten rice. That's very expensive, 120 rupees per kg. Beaten rice means, have you eaten beaten rice? It's not the rice. Is it rice? No. What it is then? Beaten rice means chura, yes? It means chura, not rice. Okay? So that is very expensive. It is crunchy also. Have you tasted it? Okay. So that is here in the first paragraph, the table has been described. Okay? Whatever things are there, you see the rice items are mentioned and their price is mentioned here. Let's see the second one. Different items of rice have different prices. Indian Basmati is costlier than Pokheli and Jeera Masino. Now what is being done here? Tell me. Yes, of course, the comparison is done. Different rice items are there and now looking into their price, there is the comparison done. For example, here see, Indian Basmati rice is costlier than Pokheli and Jeera Masino rice. Which one is expensive? Indian Basmati rice than this Pokheli and Jeera Masino. Sona Mansuli is cheaper than Mansuli rice. Now the comparison between Sona Mansuli and Mansuli. Which one is cheaper? Yes, Sona Mansuli is cheaper than Mansuli rice. Taichin beaten rice has higher price than that of normal beaten rice. Now the comparison is done between Taichin beaten rice and normal beaten rice. You see, Taichin beaten rice cost 120 rupees per kg and normal beaten rice cost how much? 70 rupees per kg. So Taichin beaten rice is, yes, more expensive than normal beaten rice. Okay. Taichin beaten rice is the most expensive item and Sona Mansuli is the cheapest one. Now among the whole table, yes, which one is the most expensive item and which one is the cheapest one? For that, we have to use, you see what is used there? See there, what has been used? Most expensive and cheapest. They are called superlatives. Superlatives. Superlatives are also comparatives, but that is the comparison among all. When you have to make comparison between only two, you use comparatives, but when you have to select among all the given, all the mentioned one, then what we use? Superlatives. Okay, let me make it more clear. For example, tall is the adjective, okay, taller is the comparatives and tallest is the superlative. Okay, tall, it is a tall structure. It is taller than that one. It is the tallest of all. Okay. So, this is comparative when you have to make comparison between two. Only two objects are there. And superlatives means among all. So, this is what you have to use when you are making comparison. Okay. You have to use comparatives and the superlatives. Super means above of all. Right. So, you see here what is written there. Tyson beaten rice is the most expensive. Among all the mentioned rice item, it is the most expensive. Sabbai banda, haina? Likewise, Sona Mansuli is the cheapest one. The most expensive is Tyson beaten rice and the cheapest one, sab banda kam price se ke ku cha bhane Sona Mansuli rice. Okay, so these are called superlatives. Likewise, you see cheaper, costlier, higher. What are they? Good, they are comparatives. So, in the first paragraph, what is done there? It has just been described. The table has been described. Okay. Whereas in the second paragraph, what has been done? Comparison has been done. Among the different rice items, what has been done? Comparison has been done. Okay. Now, you have been asked to do it. Like, now write a similar paragraph based on the given information in the table below. You have to see the example in number A, and then we have discussed the paragraph over there. Now you need to use this information given in this table and write a similar paragraph. Okay, what will you do is, yes, in the first paragraph you have to write. First of all, tell me, what are these? Pilot pen, gel pen, pencil box, geometry box, ruler, marker. What type of items they are? Yes, they are stationary items because you have been using them. Yes, you have most of them, right? These are stationary items which we use for in our study. Okay, so these are stationary items and here are the prices of these items. Okay, like pilot pen cost how much? Yes, 80 rupees. One pilot pen will cost you how much? 80 rupees. It is the expensive one, right? Pilot pens are expensive, more expensive than the other normal pens. Likewise, gel pen. Do you use gel pen? Okay. So, gel pen cost how much? 30 rupees. For one gel pen, you have to pay how much? 30 rupees. Likewise, pencil box. How many pencils are there in a box? 12. Okay. Yes. So, pencil box cost how much? 100 rupees. Those all 12 pencils in the box will cost you how much rupees? Yes, 100 rupees. Like geometry box. What things are there in the geometry box? Tell me. Do you have geometry box? What are there? Okay, ruler is there. Then compass. Okay. Okay, there is divider also. Then yes, there is a protector also to do the geometry section of your math book. Yes, there are different sort of scales over there. Likewise, there is ruler. What do we use ruler for? Yes, to margin your answer and also to measure it, right? Likewise, you have marker. Marker, how much marker cost? 50 rupees. So, one marker, this is marker. If you have to buy a marker, how much you have to pay? Yes, 50 rupees. Okay, so there I have just prepared some of the questions from the table. Answer it quickly, okay? Quickly go through the table and answer it. And then we will go for the description part. Okay, what is the price of pilot pen? Yes, it's 80 rupees, okay? How much does the geometry box cost? How much? Good. Rupees 150. Which two stationery item cost less than rupees 50? Tell me fast. Which two stationery items cost less than 50? Yes, it's gel pen and ruler. They cost less than 50. Okay, which is the most expensive item in the given list? Which is the most expensive item among these all? Good, it's geometry box. You see, rupees 150. So that is the most expensive one, okay? Which is the cheapest item in the given list? Which stationery item is the cheapest one? Tell me. Good, it's gel pen. Just 30 rupees. If you have rupees 200 with you, which stationery items would you like to buy? Suppose you have 200 rupees, your parents have given you. Now you have to buy two stationery items. Which one will you buy? Okay, geometry box and okay, ruler. All right. Okay, yes, you can buy pencil box and geometry, pencil box and ruler, marker you can buy. You should not exceed 200. You should find out the item which can be bought just in 200 rupees, two items. Okay, okay, now let's describe it. Okay, let's describe first of all what is given in the table. Now, if you just write the answer to this question, you can finish your first paragraph. Okay, let us begin. The table consists of, what does it consist of? Tell me. Yes, the price of different, yes, stationery item. Okay, the table consists of, or table gives information. You can write the table gives information about different stationery items. Okay, now tell me what can be the next sentence? Okay, yes, the price of a pilot pen is NRS 80. Okay, the price of a pilot pen is NRS 80. Now, how much does a geometry box cost? Okay, a geometry box cost how much? How much? Yes, NRS 150. Okay, now let's answer the third one. Which two stationery item cost less than rupees 50? Tell me. Yes, the price of, what two items are there? Gel pen. Yes, gel pen and ruler is less than NRS 50. Okay, so you can just write this much, or you can add one or two more sentences in the first paragraph. Okay, you can say, yes, a pencil box cost NRS 100. Okay, or you can just end up your first paragraph up to here, or you can write the price of 2-3 more items, like you can include the price of pencil box and marker also. Price of gel pen and rules. So sorry, it's rules, it's ruler, not rules, the price of gel pen and ruler is less than NRS 50. Okay. Now you can include the price of pencil box and marker also, or you can leave the first paragraph up to here. We just need to describe the information given in the table in the first paragraph. Now, what about the second paragraph? Yes, good. There we have to make the comparison. Now we need to think critically. Okay, we have to see the prices and make calculation. Which is the most expensive, which is the cheapest one, what cost more, what cost less. Alright? So let's do it. Okay, so you can start the second paragraph by writing different stationery items have different price. Yes? Okay, different stationery items have different price. Now what is the difference there? Let's begin with the pen. How many pens are there? See, pilot pen and gel pen. Two types of pens are there. So which is costlier? Yes, pilot pen is costlier. So you can write what? Pilot pen is costlier than pilot pen is costlier than gel pen. Okay, two types of pens are there. Which one is costlier? Pilot pen. Okay, pilot pen is costlier. We have made comparison between pilot pen and gel pen. Okay, likewise you can write, yes, marker is 10 rupees more than a ruler. Or you can write a pencil box cost 50 rupees more than a marker, like this. Okay, a pencil box cost how much? NRS 50 more than. Okay, or you can say marker cost NRS 50 less than. You have to make comparison. Okay, a pencil box cost NRS 50 more than that of the price of a marker. Okay, marker cost NRS 50, a pencil box cost NRS 100. So pencil box is 50 rupees more expensive than marker. Alright, now let's see which is the most expensive one. Which is the most expensive? Good, yes. Geometry box, okay, is the most expensive item, whereas, okay, you can say whereas, which is the cheapest one opposite to that? Which is the cheapest one? Gel pen. Good, yes, gel pen is the cheapest one. That's it. What have we done here? See, we have made comparison. Different stationery items have different price. Okay, so then we should begin with the comparison. Like we have made comparison between pilot pen and gel pen. Pilot pen is costlier, or you can also write there gel pen is less expensive than, yes, pilot pen. Good. A pencil box cost NRS 50 more than, you see, more than, comparatives has been used, than that of the price of a marker. Marker ko jati price cha tyo bhanda 50 more. Okay, and then you should write the highest price and the lowest price. So geometry box is the most expensive item, whereas gel pen is the cheapest one. Cheapest one भनेको cheapest item. So there is a sample, write a similar one, okay, of your own. In the first paragraph, just write the information, whereas in the second paragraph, make comparison. Can you do that? Okay then. Well, there is one more work for you. Collect some items from your house. Any items that can be, like you can just write the name of the, machinery things like televisions, fridge, if you are, like music player system, what machinery things are there in your house. Write the name and their price. Take the help of your parents. Okay, write the price and yes, describe that in the like the similar one we have done in the class. Okay, and then in the next class you have to read it out. Will you do that? Okay. Okay, my dear students, that's all for today. See you all in the next class. Till then, stay safe. Namaste.